Hey, Scorpios. My dog wants to be on camera. She wants to be on my lap. So I thought I would, I thought we would say hi. Hi, Scorpios. Hope you're doing well. So welcome to your reading. I am doing all the signs, so check out the rest of the placements in your birth chart. So in today's reading, we're going to do an energy check-in, whether you're single or whether you are in a relationship. We're going to get into your energy, their energy, both of yours combined, your blocks, your strengths, what you can look forward to, advice, and if you're dealing with Aries through Pisces, what message wants to come through for each sign. We're also going to do a roasting. I'm going to roast you spiritually with my happy-go-lucky deck. And then we're going to give you homework with my retro deck for the week until we see each other again on the channel in a few days. So if you're interested, keep watching. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're looking for more Scorpio playlists or pick a card, Scorpio readings, check out the playlist. And if you're looking for 18 plus readings, check out my Patreon page. All right, so we're going to get started. Just started to give her some love. She's starting to feel a little jealous. She's like, what about me? What about my love? What about my attention? All right, let's get started. You're first. Let's get into your reading. Thank you, Spirit. See, now she's happy. She was just sitting there watching me the whole time I'm trying to get my cards ready. And now she's satisfied. Great. She's right behind me. Okay, good. Now she's going to go take a little nap. All right. Dear Scorpio, what is your energy that you're contributing to your relationship? Your energy, Scorpio. Energy, Scorpio. Your energy at this time. You have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands in your energy tells me that you could be feeling overworked, overwhelmed. Maybe you're doing so much. Maybe you're pulling your weight. Your person isn't. You feel like everything's on your shoulders. You're doing so much, perhaps. Did I say that already? So that's what I'm feeling right now for you, Scorpio. So many burdens, so many tasks, so many things to remember to do. And when it comes to your relationship, maybe you feel like you're just doing everything yourself. Like you want equal give and take. You want a balance, perhaps. All right, if you're single, you could be a single mom doing everything yourself, trying to squeeze in a dating life, trying to find your groove, Stella or Stuart. All right, so your person's energy. Scorpio, what is your person's energy? The Fool. So you're like hunkering down, trying to get things stable, and you're trying to like find grounding and balance in your love life. And your person's like happy-go-lucky, just coming and going as they please, feeling like they have no priorities, or just feeling very careless. Like, not sweating the small stuff. Maybe this is someone who's much younger than you. Maybe that's the energy that they kind of bring to this relationship. Like you're worrying about the everyday, troubles and everyday priorities, and they're like, who gives a crap if I have to pay my bill? I'll do it when I feel like it. I'll be a day early or a day late. And you're like, no, we got to get things in order. Got to meet the deadlines. So I can see that there's an imbalance, Scorpio. One person is more on it and the other person is like, what's it called? Beating to their own drum, perhaps. No care in sight, no worries, just going to their own beat, or waking up whenever they feel like it, even though they're supposed to be at work by 8. They're waking up at 8:30 and 9. So I can see how that can frustrate you, Scorpio. You want that to be more structured, perhaps. More responsibility. You want your person to be more mature and take accountability for their actions. And you don't want to have to remind them to do things. Like, hey, honey, can you take out the trash? Should I have to keep reminding you though? Maybe that's how you're feeling. Okay, so both of you together, Scorpio and your person, you have the Hermit. So maybe nothing exciting is happening in this relationship. Maybe everything feels like ho hum. Maybe everything's at a standstill. Maybe there's no excitement. Maybe you're needing something more fun. Maybe you're tired of the everyday, like I said, ho hum energy. You guys could be staying home a lot too. Getting sick of seeing each other's eyes, seeing each other in the way, sick of seeing each other doing the same stuff. Hey, honey, you've been on the sofa for like 4 days straight. Well, can you get up and do something? Maybe that's how your person is making you feel. Maybe that's how you're feeling about your person. Maybe that's how they're feeling about you. Like, hey, Scorpio, get up off your butt. And you're like, I'm chilling. I've been in the 10 of Wands energy. I've been so overwhelmed. I need a break. So maybe this is both of you hibernating, having fun, Netflix and chilling a lot. Just chill, relaxed energy. And especially because, coming out of these colder months. But let's see if things pick up though. Okay, so what are your blocks? What are your blocks in this relationship, dear Scorpio? What are your blocks? Your blocks, 4 of Wands. Your blocks, 4 of Wands. So one of you could be wanting to level this connection up. You're wanting more long-term goals, and your person could be like in the full energy, like we talked about. Oh, just come and go as I please. Well, let's go with the flow. We'll see what next week brings us. Maybe your person doesn't have any goals in sight, and maybe that kind of irritates you. Yeah, you want more like you want to know what to expect. Like, hey, are we gonna get married next year? Or hey, are we going to move in next year? Hey, are we gonna meet each other's families next year? Hey, are we gonna start sharing the bills next year? Hey, are we going to start vacationing? Are we gonna meet the family? Did I say that? I don't know, but someone is wanting to feel more important. Someone's wanting to feel appreciated, and someone's wanting this connection to feel steady and grounded, and the other person's like, yeah, we're in a relationship. Yeah. I'm with you, right? I love you, right? What more do you want? And you're like, I feel like that we're not in a relationship. I feel like we're just F buddies, or I feel like we're just roommates, or I feel like you fill in the blanks. I feel like you're being careless with our relationship. Like it's not very serious. And so the block is that there's differences in goals, differences in wants. One person wants this, the other person wants this. You might even assume that your person wants what you want, and your person might assume that you want what they want, and maybe that's where there's a clash. So I think a good conversation, just to have like some kind of energy check-in. You can't just have us readers do that for you. You actually have to do that for your own relationship. Have your own relationship check-in by actually sitting your person down and say, hey, so what are your intentions for our connection, for our relationship, for our future? I'm curious. I want to make sure we're going down the right path, or the same path for that matter. And I'll tell you mine. Maybe ask them to go first so that they don't copy your plan. See what they come up with, and if it's if it's a genuine answer and genuine goals. What are your strengths as a couple? Knight of Swords. Okay, so you guys do know how to converse. You know how to converse. You know how to get the point across. Okay, you know how to text probably. Maybe you feel better texting rather than speaking with your voice. Maybe that helps things from escalating. Oh, you got 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. So your strengths are that you guys do know how to communicate and get through arguments, get through the bottom of the problem, get to a resolution. So then that should help you along. That should help you feel like, okay, confident, like, you know what, if I do explain how I feel, or what my concerns are, or whatever the case is, I know that you'll listen to me. I'll know that you have a lot of answers to give to me as well, and you have a lot of questions for me as well. So I think that you guys, since you know how to converse, that it will end successfully, like meeting halfway. I assume. So that's your strengths. Okay. Five of Swords again. Okay, so what can you look forward to in that position? This is like you having a conversation. It could lead to a little bit of bickering, a little bit of disagreements, but I think at the end you can agree to disagree. You have Page of Pentacles with strength. Page of Pentacles. So putting in the groundwork, you guys will be successful. You guys can build something solid if you guys were to just sit down, make time for each other. That's the thing. Like sometimes we don't even make time for each other because we just assume that the other person's good, or we assume that that if there is a problem, that is just something small and that you'll get over it, or that it's not even a big deal. But it is something is a big deal to you, Scorpio. There's something here that it's not sitting well with you. It can be anything. It can be, hey, I don't like your schedule. I don't like that I only get to see you for 2 hours every week because you're waking up when I'm going to sleep. Whatever the case is, I think if you guys can bring it to each other's attention, I think you guys can really build something and gain clarity around your problems, concerns. For those of you who are single, you could be meeting someone over and over who has differences of opinions or different backgrounds, or different values, different goals. Maybe their version of long-term relationship is totally different than yours. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is so overwhelming. When am I ever going to find my person? You could be wanting marriage so badly, or just something long-term, and you're finding these people who just want something short-term or quick. Yeah, Knight of Swords, very quick. Meaningless. All right, so now we're going to shift into your advice. Yeah, let's get into your advice. Let's see what we can do to combat this. What is the advice, Spirit? I'm going to use my rune cards. What is your advice, Scorpio, for dealing with your person? And then we're going to get into messages from Aries to Pisces if you're dealing with each of the signs. All right. What is your advice, dear Scorpio? Water. Okay, wheel. You have the wheel. Then let me read from the book. See if this resonates with you. Wheel. Wow, you have a lot of cards that look the same. Looks like another Barbie. Another Barbie. All right, the wheel. We got this. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you, Scorpio friends. You're awesome. Don't you forget it. Just give me a second, por favor. The wheel keeps on turning. That's not like the Wheel of Fortune. It's totally something different, by the way. Oh, sorry. Raido. My gosh. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Excuse me. Raido. That's how you say it. Raido. R. The wheel. Travel. Time. Movement. Inner journey. Raido is a rune that's going places. It can signify a literal journey or an inner metaphorical one. When Raido appears in a reading, it can be a nice thumbs up from the universe that you're on the right path and an encouragement to keep going, even when the road gets bumpy. It's also a reminder to stay present and enjoy the journey, which might be just as rewarding as the destination. And then the inverted meaning, if it's in reverse, you may be hesitating or waiting for the right time or the right opportunity rather than taking action on a choice or issue. There is no such thing as a perfect moment, so perhaps it's time to get the show on the road. All right, so either you or Spirit saying the advice is to like, maybe you can be like the Fool. Maybe you can get in your little chariot and your airplane or your little your car and take some space from this connection to like regroup and regather your thoughts and your goals. Or maybe this is saying to take charge, to get this you know, to face your fears, face confrontation if you have to, get to work, get put the fire under your toes and make things happen, because you got the Hermit, right? So if you're in the Hermit energy and you feel like nothing's happening, nothing's progressing, maybe this is saying, okay, come on, it's time to take charge. You know, I'm tired of feeling like I'm stuck in limbo. So maybe you're giving yourself an ultimatum, or maybe you're giving your person an ultimatum. I don't know. Putting fire under someone's toes, maybe your own toes. You're like, okay, spring's coming. I'm not going to be sitting here like a waiting duck, waiting for this connection to level up. I'm going with the without you. So that's the advice for you. And now we're going to step into, if you're dealing with, what message wants to come through for each of the signs. Let me know if this resonates. Any of this resonates with you, Scorpio. All right. All right, so we're going to pull out 12 cards, one for each of the signs, and then read what they say. Okay, 12, okay. Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, what's the message to you, Aries? You didn't imagine it. Yeah, your intuition will tell you what's up. Your intuition's never going to lie to you. So if you're feeling something, red flags are coming up, Spirit's saying, listen to that inner whisper, If you're dealing with a Taurus, what message wants to come through from your person? Are you killing time until someone better comes along? Maybe that's what you're asking them, or maybe that's what they're asking you. Are you killing time until something or someone better comes along? What are you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting for? If you're dealing with a Gemini, it feels worse each time you hurt me. Maybe you're always feeling disappointed by this person, or maybe it's vice versa. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this one wants to come out through for a Cancer. I took the easy way out. Oh, snap. Hold on. Ooh. I took the easy way out, Cancer says. So they didn't want to put up a fight. They didn't want to put the work into it. They didn't want to make a difference. They didn't want to make a change. So either they ghosted you, they avoided you, or they started acting like a straight up fool instead of just being a mature adult and dealing with it head on. If you're dealing with a Leo, what's the message from your Leo? I've been struggling lately, having a hard time dealing with something, making a change, facing shadows, facing fears, hard time committing, hard time settling down. All right, if you're dealing with a Virgo, I was careless with you. Didn't we talk about that with the Fool? Someone is careless. They're not really making this relationship a priority, or they're just not making it important enough to them, or maybe they're not taking it seriously, or maybe they're taking it for granted. If you're dealing with a Libra, I am different now. So maybe things are changing or have changed. You guys kind of started out with a lot of fire, and maybe it's not like that anymore. Maybe the fire has wilted, or I'm sorry, fizzled. The rose has wilted. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, another Scorpio, if you're dealing with another Scorpio, water, we'll always be best friends. You'll always have my heart. We'll always be best friends. You'll always have my heart. Okay, excuse me. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sag, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sag, Sagittarius. We're so different, but that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. That's the Fool too, right? Being spontaneous. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I wondered how far things would go. That can say so many things. I forgot. I mean, I wonder how far things would go, being this uncomfortable, being this complacent, this stagnant, people pleasing, lying to myself. Or I wonder how far it would go, as far as like, oh man, are we gonna get to the altar? Are we gonna move in together? Maybe that's something that they're dreaming about, thinking about, fantasizing about, wanting. Maybe this is something that you're wanting. Want to know how far it's gonna go? Okay, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I'd unplug from the world to give you all of my attention, all of my love. I added the love part, by the way. And finally, if you're dealing with the Pisces, I hope you're happy for me. Happy. So these are your signs for if you're dealing with all the signs from Aries to Pisces. Now I'm going to roast you. So if you're in the mood for some spiritually roasting energy, Spirit's going to roast you and tell you what you need to, I guess, dust off a little bit. If there's something that you need to work on, work through, avoid, etc. I'm going to spill the tea, roast you a little bit. Please do not get offended. I come with love. I come with light. I come with fun as well. These are, you can take these light. You don't have to take these to heart. But if they do hit home to you, for you, then take the advice if you wish. Put it in your back pocket for another time if you wish, whatever you wish. All right, this is for you, Scorpio water. 4 cards only. These are my happy-go-lucky cards. They both have positive and negative attributes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got our. Oh wait, hold on. Should I take these? I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. No, I'm not gonna take those. I already got. Oh, I got the 4 that I need. There we go. And then after this, we're gonna give you homework for the week until I see you next time. All right, ready? Scorpio, shine bright, dim your lights for no one. Scorpio, shine bright, dim your light for no one. No time for half-ass and give your 100%. Don't give half, give it all, give all. Now, that doesn't mean do everything for your relationship. Not like the 10 of Wands, nope. It's saying don't give 50, give 100. And your person, don't give 50, give 100 as well. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Exactly. That's what we were saying. That's what we were saying with this whole, like, this travel card. It's kind of like saying, okay, maybe I need to give myself an ultimatum. If things don't change in 6 months or 6 years, then I'm out of here. And I don't have to tell you about it. I'm not going to give you an explanation. I'm just going to go. And then we have stop telling your business to everyone. Work in silence. You don't need to know your next move. All right, so that's what I have for the roasting. It wasn't that bad, actually. This was pretty, it wasn't that bad. There was worse ones in that deck. Okay, so your homework for the week until we see each other next time, Scorpios. Don't forget to check out the rest of the placements in your birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, those signs are going up. I'm going to work on the next few signs to wrap up the wheel. And then we're going to start again. We're going to throw in pick a cards here and there as well. What is your homework for the week, Scorpio? Okay, so you have, first one, oh gosh, you have 4 cards again. The Tower. 4 is of significance. I keep seeing 4 in my third eye. You have 4 of cups, 4 of hearts, 4, and then you have 4 of wands. And where else? Okay, that's it. Okay, Fool, Aries, 4. Tower. So something could be changing and releasing in your world. Your homework is to prepare for the change, prepare for anything. that you feel is going to end soon. I think you know what's going on, what's going down, or what's coming up. You know, your intuition's strong as F. Justice. You'll receive balance again in your life, in your world, in your mindset. You will. Things will come to you. Things will happen. Things will balance out for a reason. Okay? Gentle wisdom. The advice is, you know, if you're going to let your person know what you're coming up with, come from a place of love. Like, hey, honey, I think we should take a break. Let's call it a week. Let's check out for a week. Let's do some soul searching for a week or a month or a year, whatever. And do it from a place of love. Okay. And then you have master plan. So this is saying start preparing. Yes, start planning for what's to come. I think you feel a change. You feel something in your energy. All right, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this resonated at all with you, Scorpios. Don't forget to check out the Scorpio playlist. Check out my 18 plus XXX adulterated readings over on Patreon. Links are below. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.